Alex, we are in North Carolina.
Indeed.
So for those of you who remember or maybe don't remember, this amazing person, Bonnie, donated her husband's sort of 90s and 2000s CARB era electric car collection to us.
Yep.
And so we have 12 electric cars.
Let's see, I think it's maybe 10, 9, 10, 11, something like that. Couple motorcycles too, yep.
So a good sized fleet of, S10 electric, Ranger electric, RAV4 EV, a Dodge Epic van, which is the coolest of the bunch. And it's been a couple months since we've done an update on all those cars.
Yep, exactly.
But the good news is you can show everyone in the back. We've got all the diagnostic equipment for... Yep. This isn't all of it. This is just
that's just a couple of them.
Yeah, we've got a room full, basically, of stuff. We've got chargers, paddle chargers, Epic van, DC chargers from Lockheed Martin, like one of 2 ever made. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows how many are left.
And in this video, we are basically showing you what's up with the cars and digging into them a little bit more. This is going to be a multi-year process to get all these running.
I want to give a big thanks to our friends at the CAN Action Fund for sponsoring this video. If you're looking for your chance to drive off in a brand new electric vehicle and support a nonprofit organization, well, one of the best nonprofits that's fighting for clean energy is running their 7th annual EV raffle, and this year is their biggest one yet. You've got amazing odds to win because for the first time ever, there will be 3 prize winners, and there's only going to be 10,000 tickets sold, so you've got pretty great odds of winning. The prizes really are stunning. The first prize winner gets picked between one of 6 different luxury EVs, including a Rivian R1S or R1T, a Porsche Macan EV or the Porsche Taycan, or a Lucid Gravity or a Lucid Air. The second prize winner gets to pick between a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or a Volkswagen ID Buzz. And for the first time ever this year, there will be a third prize winner, which gets to take home a brand new Chevrolet Equinox EV. And even better yet, state and federal taxes are also covered by the organization. The CAN Action Fund fights for clean energy nationwide, and by supporting them, you could not only win a new EV, but you're also supporting a great cause. So it really is a win-win. To enter, visit www.evraffle.org. Again, that's evraffle.org, or you can visit the link in the description below. Tickets are only $200, so make sure to get yours today. And once again, thanks to the CAN Action Fund for sponsoring this video.
Bonnie's husband made some YouTube videos about these cars back in the day.
Yep.
And he had a couple that were like running at the time, or pretty close to running. And what we're going to do now is see if we can get them to turn on.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like at least 2 of them were running when they were parked, probably a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Yeah, so we're here at the Out of Spec office in North Carolina, which is where we've had all the cars transported to.
Yep.
And they're basically sitting trackside. So if you look ahead here, Alex, you can show everyone. Straight ahead is the racetrack that we operate out of. And then if you look to the left, you'll see the Leaf limo. We have a whole video on that car that Alex put a second battery in that one. It's over there for a multitude of reasons. But then over here are all of Bonnie's cars. And we need to figure out a way to protect them from rain and elements. And we're going to have them come and get washed and cleaned up as well, because some of them are just growing stuff in them.
Yeah.
So they need to get professionally cleaned. But the 2 vehicles we're going to focus on in this update is the Spicy S10, the one that's been modified, and also is an LFP conversion.
Right. Lithium iron phosphate pack.
With still paddle charging?
No, it was converted to J1772. So as a different onboard charger with J1772 to charge the batteries. So
we're going to look at that one, and then we're also going to look at the Transit Connect, the Azure Dynamics one.
Right, the blue one here specifically, not the white one back there.
What's up with the white one?
The white one, don't know. I suspect that he bought it as sort of a parts vehicle, but yeah, I mean, it seems like it's been sitting for a long time, and it's, I haven't even looked under the hood of it because we were missing the key for a long time. We actually found it when we went and picked that up here just a couple days ago. So
I think we have everything now, right?
yeah, I think we have pretty much everything except for the step fan.
Right, the big one.
Yeah,
So
the big step van.
The Selectria Force.
The Selectria City Van.
City van. The Force was the other thing.
The Force is that's what I've got. I've got the
got.
Force. It's an electric Geo Metro, basically.
Dude, the Epic van is not looking so epic at the moment. I'll steal the camera so I can show everyone. So we've got the S10 here. Let me put this in the wide view. There we go. So this thing is really the prized possession, and it's looking honestly pretty good. Need to make sure we don't get too much water intrusion into these.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to get the windows up on this one, but it's actually missing the window cranks.
Yeah, so it's missing the window cranks. Maybe a drill.
Yeah, I think the other one has window cranks in it, so we might be able to steal those. And
okay, cool. Yeah, that's sort of the parts one down there. This is the Epic van, one of just a handful known to exist.
There's 3 left that are known to exist. I know that the Beata collection in Colorado has one, and I guess there's another one someplace. And then this one is the 3rd one that's known to exist. There's a 4th one that's rumored to be somewhere in California, maybe.
Okay, interesting. So it's the electric-powered interurban commuter. This is the coolest thing. We've also got the battery tray in there, Alex. So when we convert it, we should be able to, harvest a lot of these components to try to get this one running. This is going to be a hell of a project, though.
I really wonder what happened to all the battery modules on this one, but they're seemingly gone at this point, so I don't know if they got recycled or trashed or whatever, but it does look like we've got all or most of the internal components for the battery, which is important. That's definitely stuff that we need.
Yeah, and it's also important to mention just how organized the owner of the collection was, Bonnie's husband.
Yeah, he had everything, kind of organized in totes and boxes and stuff.
User manuals.
Yeah, we found all of the manuals for everything, including this. This was still in the factory binder for the whole service manual and everything. And there's like handwritten notes and printouts of email exchanges and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, this guy was insanely great at documenting.
Yeah, he kept track of everything, so
that will make things a lot easier for us.
Yeah, hopefully so.
And then we've got, just over here, we've got the Ranger EV that needs a battery, right? We don't even have the tray for it.
Yeah, the battery enclosure for this one's totally missing. I know that I saw one that was available not that long ago that someone was giving away, but I think someone might have already snagged it.
Oh, okay. Well, next time we see one of those.
I know that there's a couple of these in wrecking yards being parted out, so we might be able to get one that way. Either that or just build a whole new enclosure from scratch. So
yeah.
Which would be a process, but potentially doable.
Yeah, very cool. And
we do have the guts for it, at least.
Right, we've got all the guts for it. The RAV4s I think will be easy. This one will be the easiest to get going.
Yeah, this one it seemed like had some bad cells. But we have a couple of modules that were in one of the garages, and the other 2 cars may or may not have modules in them that we can steal to get this one running, or do a lithium conversion on it. But this car was running a couple years ago too. We tried to charge this one, and we connected the diagnostic tool and all to it last time, and it's got some cells in it that are completely dead. Yeah,
we'll leave that video linked below. This is sort of the parts S10.
Yeah, this one I think he bought for parts. I mean, it's mostly complete. The PEM was taken out from under the hood, but we actually have the PEM for it.
Yep, that's in the main building.
Yep.
And this uses an Avcon charger, right? The Ranger?
Yeah, so this uses the Avcon connector, which is the predecessor to J1772. It's actually, J1772 is backwards compatible with this.
So this uses Avcon, but this uses the large paddle charger.
Yep, and that just goes right behind the front license plate there.
And then the RAV4 uses the small paddle charger, which I didn't even know there were 2 different ones. Obviously, you got to hit the release from inside, but you might be able to pull it out. Yeah, and mine, I always hit the release and it pops out.
It might be, it's probably latched in there.
Down this way, we've got 2 more RAV4s, and I mean, I don't really know what we want to do with these, more or less just parts, I guess, but...
Yeah, actually, it looks like these... Are these the original tires on these? No, maybe not. I think Ecopia is newer. Yeah. Surprisingly, I was looking at odometers on some of these. This one's got almost 100,000 miles on it.
No way.
Yeah.
Almost 100,000 on this one. That's impressive.
It's got a trailer hitch on it, too.
Yeah, it was towing with this thing. And that's like a pretty good, 2-inch receiver right there.
2-inch receiver. 4,000-pound tow capacity on that hitch right there.
Wow. Okay, you'd be popping a wheelie with this thing.
I don't know that you want to tow 4,000 pounds with this, but...
Yeah. So this one's looking pretty good. I mean, all these just seriously need a wash. This is the Spark from the Cheap Car Challenge. So nothing really to do with this one. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but something interesting. And then you guys just towed this over from Bonnie's this week.
This one got towed over from Bonnie's this week. I haven't even looked under the hood on it because we couldn't find the key originally. The steering was locked. We had to try and kind of push it around with the skid steer to get it on, and then we found the key after that.
Okay, but these were factory Ford electric Transit Connects powered by Azure Dynamics.
Yeah, kind of. So the conversion was done by Azure Dynamics, and they actually sold them through Ford dealerships. But yeah, the powertrain is all Azure Dynamics. Azure Dynamics is essentially what Solectria eventually became. Solectria was sold, I think, in 99, 2000, somewhere in that neighborhood. And eventually the company got renamed to Azure Dynamics. And then I think they went out of business in 2012.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, I mean, honestly, we really just should, I'm going to have a guy come and just clean everything, Alex, because it's pretty, everything's just been sitting outside and getting nasty. And
seems like a plan.
That'll be good.
Okay,
oh,
so
dang, we have a powertrain.
Does not have the branded cover, which I've never seen. So maybe this one's pretty early.
They only did one model year, right?
They did 11 and 12.
Oh, 2 model years.
Yeah,
all right.
So I don't know off the top of my head what year this one is. I know that the other one, the cabin heater is removed from it because I think it had quit working. And I've noticed there's a couple of these cabin heaters in the boxes of parts. So I think that's a pretty common failure mode for these.
Okay, interesting.
The blue one had an open interlock fault. So maybe we can try and find out where that interlock
And this one,
is.
Does it have batteries?
Don't know. It has a battery enclosure under it, at least. It's all plugged in, so it might still have batteries in it.
This might just need a 12-volt jump.
Yeah, we don't know.
Well, we should at least put some 12-volt power to this.
Yeah, we should see what happens if we give it power.
Should we start with that, just so we can answer that question first?
Might as well.
All right, let me get the jump box out of the Cyber, and then we'll play around with the other 2 cars on the end that way.
Smart thing. It might not even work on this if the battery's too dead.
Oh, right. Well,
we'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Yep. So here you go. Let's see what happens. Wolf box. Let's see, I got the light on. Whoops. There we go. They have sponsored us in the past, but I bought this with my own money. So
oh, sweet.
Not sponsored.
Sponsored, not sponsored.
Sponsored, not sponsored. Okay. It knows it's connected, so and then hit boost. Okay. Yeah, sort of push and hold.
Oh, push and hold. Okay.
There we go. Start. She's got power.
Give it a shot. See what happens. Oh, and I've got this key thing that...
Oh, baby. Whoa.
Whoa.
We've got lights on the dash.
Okay, so we've got like all of the lights.
Literally every single light.
Turtle mode, security, traction control, wrench. Yeah, it's got all.
Oh,
it's
that
not in
is
park.
not in park. Okay. Oh.
Oh, I think our
jump pack
off on us.
gave up on life there. All right, hold on. Let's put it back to start. There we go. Start.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Not unexpected.
Could just be below voltage on the main battery.
Yeah, or who knows? There could be any number of things. I know that the BMSs in these are really prone to circuit board failures.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty common problem.
And did he have some receipts for circuit board repair?
I think that was, so all of those were in the binder for the Epic van. So I think it's stuff related to the Epic van.
He really wanted to get that Epic van running.
Yeah. I didn't really look at any of the receipts or anything, or the service manual for the Transit vans, so there might be some receipts or something somewhere.
Factory electric badge.
Yeah, same badge that the Focus Electric uses.
Yeah. How cool is that?
It's kind of neat.
All right, well, this will be, I don't think this one's going to be that hard.
Yeah, it just depends. We'll have to, we can try and plug a scan tool into it maybe at some point to see what's up with it.
Yeah, we do have the scan tool, the official scan tool for all of these.
On the old, like, Windows XP laptop.
Yes. All right, cool. Well, let's grab that off. Let's see what happens with the S10, since that's the most interesting of all the cars, I think.
For sure.
Well, it was worth a try.
Yep, worth a shot.
S10 electric. This is the one that was in the garage.
Right. This was the one that was like his baby. This was the one in the garage. This is what started it all here. Was this truck right here.
He loved to modify mini trucks.
Yeah. He was definitely a mini trucker.
So this was the electric one, and he put in, we got to figure out how to get the bed up at some point, but if you watch the previous video, there's like a see-through cover on the LFP battery. And
we might need to get access to that to try and get this running, maybe.
Okay.
Because I think when I went back and looked at the video, I think I noticed that something was disconnected. So we'll have to see if maybe we can figure out how to get this up.
Yeah, it's also got power windows, we noticed.
Yeah, actually.
So if you put the jump box, well, we have never gotten 12 volt power to this yet, have we?
Right. No, we've never put 12 volt power to this because the battery was dead when we got to it, and we didn't have the jump pack down at the other shop. So we never really got a real chance to see if this thing would run. So
well, yeah, I think today's the day. I think we should at least put 12 volt power to it and see what happens.
Okay, let's disconnect our high voltage here.
And why would we do that?
Well, because I think there's something disconnected in the battery. So
okay.
I want to disconnect that just so it doesn't try to close contactors if we've got stuff disconnected in there.
Yep.
And then we can try and jump it, and or should we try and reconnect the battery first?
Oh.
We might need 12 volt power to get the bed up.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was a hydraulic bed.
Yeah, it is.
So
we might need 12 volt power.
Let's get 12 volt on this thing.
All right. So that's dead. We know that, but
is there a switch on the battery?
Whoops. Actually, I think these terminals this is just for the stereo system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the lugs are down there.
Yeah, the lugs are down there, but either way should be fine to get it jumped.
Dang, I'm excited to see what happens here, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to have underglow.
It might. Who knows? All right, so we'll get that.
Black to red, red to black, of course. We all know the drill.
Right.
Oh, is it even going into boost? No.
It might be too dead.
Might need to actually get a different 12 volt for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, try hitting boost again. Nope. Might be too smart.
Yeah. Our terminals here also, like this one's a painted terminal, so.
That's always good for a great connection.
Yeah, we can try a different spot, but the other connections here are side posts, so they're a little bit hard to get to. Look at that. We got our start thing on by switching to the side posts.
Side post got it to give juice.
Let's see if we get any signs of life. Oh, so the key was actually in the on position.
Oh, interesting. But I'm not seeing...
I got nothing.
No, there must be a switch.
There could be a disconnect. Let's, maybe we'll try and take a peek around and see what else we can find here.
All right, we got some power now.
I think we had a weak connection with our starter box there, but we've got beeping noises.
Oh, baby.
Look at that.
Dude, the battery pack's at voltage.
Oh, yeah, it is. So maybe there isn't anything disconnected.
I think you put... Well, how can it read that with the high voltage disconnect? Well, I guess just reading from the BMS.
It's just like a service loop disconnect. So.
I see.
Oh, and we lost our boost there.
Yeah, but this thing woke up.
It woke up.
Okay, that's exciting.
Should we try to...
We heard something in the PEM make a tunk, like a little contactor.
We heard a click, so should we try and just reconnect this?
I mean, hell yeah.
Another boost and see
what happens.
See what happens?
Absolutely. Timon, this thing just lit up.
Oh, it started?
Well, we're just at 12 volt.
It did stuff.
Oh, that's good. It's better than nothing.
That's right. Shouldn't be having to hold that long.
Might have to readjust our connections here a bit.
It's possible. Wolfbox a little too smart for this.
This battery might be a little too dead.
Yeah, but if we can get the DC to DC going.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't want to boost, Alex.
Uh-oh. It might have lost a good connection, so it might not be
may not even
detecting the battery anymore. Oh, okay.
There we go. We got juice. And the high voltage disconnects in.
Well, I don't know if our...
Yeah, the battery might still be unplugged.
Yeah, it might not. Yeah, I don't think we got a good connection because I saw a spark there, and we don't have a door dinger anymore. So
That's a good point.
We've got connection issues here.
So the battery terminals are just a bit corroded and have nasty stuff on them.
They're hard to get. They're hard to get these.
Oh, I heard another click there.
I touched it and it clicked. So.
Okay, maybe you got just enough.
Okay.
Nothing. All right, we'll be back with the viewers when we get this all.
We'll be back when we get this going.
Yeah. I've got power.
Okay.
I've got it on. Yep. Oh, yeah. I don't know what this means. I've got a lot of lights on the dash.
Service soon, anti-lock.
I imagine this sweeping means it has no idea what charge it's at.
Probably.
Apply brake, turn on. It tried, but it doesn't want to connect. And then we just lost the jump box.
So I think there is something that's disconnected in the battery here, so we might need to address that. But I'm surprised it's reading a pack voltage there. Well,
could just be a spec gauge.
It could be that the gauge just reads that when it's off.
Sure.
Or it doesn't have data or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay.
Interesting how it has regen 100% 0. Oh, that's regen 100% and then power output 100%.
Yeah, so it's got a power gauge.
How about that?
It's pretty cool.
Some modern cars don't even have that.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
You should see what gauges the Ranger has. It's got even more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I say let's figure out how we get this bed up. Knowing him, it's got to be something. Actually, let's get the window up before anything.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll try and re-jump it, and then you can try and get the windows up.
Hit the up and down. Yep, there we go. Window, window. We're good. Key off. Oh, it sounds so sad. We have got the bed opened up. We found out Danny, when he was shipping it, drained all the hydraulic fluid out of this.
Yeah, out of the cylinders.
Yep. So that way he could get it down.
Yeah. And we don't know how it's powered anyways, so.
That's fine.
So yeah, that works. So we've just got it propped up here.
So what are we looking at here? A bunch of LFP cells, right?
Yeah, so a bunch of LFP. And we can see this big cable here is disconnected. So we'll have to reconnect that. There's actually a bunch of cells in here that are not used, which I assume he just put in there as filler just to fill up the rest of the pack.
Right, probably just for visual effect.
But if a cell ever failed or something, might be able to reuse one of those. But it looks like this thing's just kind of sitting on here. So
yeah, perfect.
I think we could just grab this piece of plexiglass.
Yes, you can. What the heck? Safety. Don't fall in there, Alex.
Yeah, safety first there. So what do we have with this plastic bag?
I think it's just to hold the cable up.
I think so. No, I think it is just a bunch of empty plastic bags. So that was just to hold the cable up there. So I think we gotta reconnect that. And
into what cell area?
So it would go on this cell right here. So
that's the end of the string?
Yeah.
All right.
So there is something connected to this.
Yeah.
That might be for the charger, maybe. I bet that's what it's for the aftermarket charger here.
Okay, that would make sense.
At least that's my best guess. So I guess
you want to get some high voltage gloves or anything?
I don't know if we have any here. So we'll just have to go extra careful mode and not touch anything.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't know how much voltage is in this pack.
Should be over 300 volts.
If it's charged. If it's not dead.
Even if it's discharged pretty heavily, it would still be probably, over 200 volts. So still a lot of voltage here. I guess if we had a multimeter, we could measure the pack voltage.
Well, let's do that first.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right. So let's run up, grab the multimeter.
Yeah.
And then
see what we're
proceed cautiously.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
So,
Alex, I have the hospital programmed into the Cybertruck just in case we need to get you there.
So we've got our multimeter here.
He seems to think it's no big deal, but voltage scares me, dude.
Yeah, well, you should touch it with your tongue.
It's an invisible killer.
Oh yeah, this amount of voltage can certainly be deadly. So let's see.
Oh, no big deal.
Yes, just don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Yeah, Alex, I mean, you've seen how clumsy I am.
So let's put that there. I don't know if you can see that with the camera.
Yeah, I'll be able to.
So
I'll be able to.
We've got positive end over here.
You're going across the whole battery.
Yep. And negative end over here. Ooh,
Oh,
19.1.73.
That doesn't make no sense.
That's no bueno. So let's just check a couple.
Oh.
0. All right, so we might be bricked here.
Oh no.
Which sucks. Big time.
Oh no. You got the right setting on there?
It's set to volts. I mean, can we change our range press? We can try that and see if that does anything different. I've adjusted the range on it. Usually these default to auto when you start, but yeah, 19.
Jeez.
So we're a dead pack here.
Bad news.
Bad news. So
What if you do those unused cells? What are they at?
Check them. Let's see, let's change the range again so that it shows a more accurate thing. I think that's auto. 2.4.
Oh, okay.
So that's low end, but
Low, but
fine
alive.
for lithium iron phosphate. That one is dead.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So we've got another dead one. Another dead one. 2.8.
Okay. It's interesting how they're all a little bit different.
Another one that's nothing. That one's like actually like an open circuit measurement there.
Sam, we stole your multimeter.
All good. Sam, help me find it.
I know. Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, that's right. Bad
Yeah.
news. Bricked battery.
Yeah, bad news. Bricked battery. So probably gonna need to do a pack rebuild on this one. To get that
Yeah.
going
So you
again.
can lick it, Alex. You're fine.
Yep, it's totally safe now. Oh, 3.28. So you've got basically one cell worth of voltage across that whole string. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. But at least LFP cells are pretty easy to find.
Yeah. And if we did do an LFP setup in it, we wouldn't have to change anything.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah. I mean, the BMS and everything's already set up for it. The charger's set up for it. Just have to find something that's dimensionally close to this, and all of the wiring and everything would just match right up.
Do they still make these cells?
I think these are CALBs. They might make these, but I think these CALBs are kind of
Not so great, yeah.
But there's lots of options out there.
Well,
Just have
that's
to
such
look
a
around and
bummer.
see what we can find for it. Yeah.
But at least the 12-volt systems all work, and we got the windows up.
Yeah, we got the windows up, so at least that's a plus. It won't get rained in anymore. So, yeah.
All right, well, that's
It's,
bad news.
On to the Transit, maybe?
Yeah, let's try the blue one. Well, we've given up on the S10 as we just found out that needs new cells. So if anyone's watching and has some cool cells laying around, hit us up in the email down below. Now we're going to start working on the blue Azure Dynamics Transit Connect van. And this one has the writing on there, which is cool. So maybe this is a later model.
Yeah, I think that this is probably like a 2012, so that would be, at least that's my guess. I think that this is just glued on, so maybe the other one just popped off of the...
Yeah,
who knows?
fell out. Yeah, could be. So the issue with this, Alex, was the interlock was somehow broken.
Yeah, so it has an open interlock fault. I don't remember for sure, but I think when we plugged the diagnostic laptop into this before, I think the pack voltage and everything looked okay, but it won't start with an open interlock.
Right.
Because that's a safety system.
So if we can follow the loop and try to find any break in it,
Yeah.
and repair that or patch it or just plug in the connector, hopefully,
Right. It might just be something that's unplugged, so
then maybe it'll just start up.
it just might.
Because it was running recently.
It was running when it was parked.
Yeah.
Ran when parked, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it shouldn't be that bad. Let's hope, at least. Alex has got the multimeter going. We're going to basically just start checking continuity of lines.
Yeah, I mean,
Make sure that things are connected where we think they're connected.
this one is kind of busted, so, I mean,
It could be that.
it could be that. Yeah, that looks like it's intact.
We got another connector unplugged here.
Yep, so we've got another connector unplugged. We want to measure between here And this one, not sure which side it is, but we'll find out. So nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so we do have intact loop between those.
We are going to hit the boost on the 12 volt just to see what happens. We can't find any real major issues with the interlock. The interlock's in here, even though that high voltage disconnect is open, which is sketchy. So don't do that at home. Okay, we've got 12 volt on it.
Okay, we've got bings and bongs.
Still every Christmas tree light in the world. Seems happy.
Yeah, it does have some stuff that seems maybe different
Than the other one, yeah, I would agree.
but
It's also
yeah,
not
'cause-
showing any state of charge.
yeah, it's not showing any state of charge at all. Try
It
it.
may have just died
Oh,
there.
yeah, we just killed the thing. Yeah, I guess diagnostic tool, see where we're at. Maybe
Yeah.
try and clear some codes and see if anything happens.
All right,
At least we can see if there's any voltage in it.
let's do it.
Yeah.
We've got the old Dell powered up with the Azure ECU Flash utility program.
Yeah, we're actually looking for a different program here, so we're going to exit this application. There's this one, and then there's a diagnostic program. So
How cool is it that all these cars came with literally cases of diagnostic equipment for each one individually?
It's brilliant. Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, if anyone's ever going to leave a connection, do it like this guy. Jim,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Was it Jim?
Yep.
Yeah, Jim, the man.
Here we
here
go.
we go.
So let's go key on. And we'll go, let's just say DTCs.
It says not connected though, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Oh, connected.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
So high voltage interlock, circuit low, DC voltage. Yeah, so all interlock codes.
And that's it, right?
That's it. That's the only codes that we have. So
Well, that's promising.
that is promising. Let's see if we can go to the... Ooh, which module is going to be the one that has pack voltage? What's this? Nope.
SASM
PM.
fault.
Maybe VCU?
Damn, it gives you all the data, doesn't it?
It does.
Have you seen this program before?
Only when we looked at it last. So we have...
Well, this isn't promising.
Well, that's bus voltage past the pack, I think. So the problem is I don't know how we get to the battery pack info.
Enable high voltage mode.
ESS pack 1 voltage, 354.8.
It's at 75% state of charge.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
we're pretty good here.
We found some more codes there, Alex.
Yeah, so we found some more codes that I don't think we looked at this stuff last time, but we've got some pack voltage sensor issues here. I think this is a known problem on these, where some of the circuit boards in the BMS can have issues with the voltage detection.
Is it possible that the interlock fault is in the BMS?
Maybe. Or maybe it's throwing an interlock fault because of this issue. I might have to do some more research and see what the actual... what am I trying to think of? Basically what the behavior is for this particular issue. Because I know that there can be issues with the circuit boards in the BMS on these. So maybe that's what we've got going on. I wanted to see if we could... Vehicle history. Oh, look at that. So we've got distance traveled since life. So 7,400 miles. Is that what it shows on the odometer too?
No, it shows 13,000.
13,000. Okay, so
Okay,
maybe this pack was replaced at some point.
that's kind of cool.
Vehicle charge time. Vehicle charge events.
How many charge events?
1,454.
Oh, wow.
Vehicle shutdowns. 323.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so let's go back to here.
Clearing codes. Oh, baby.
We'll try and clear the codes here and see what we get.
That would be amazing. Clear code, start up, drive away.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, with dead 12-volt battery, you never know what kind of codes it can throw. I do think that our interlock code, though, is...
Gonna pop back up.
I think that'll pop back up. These ones, I guess we'll see. But yeah, pack 2 codes. Yeah, we'll just hit save on that.
Codes are cleared.
Maybe. I'm not gonna hit get stored codes again yet. We'll just see what happens if we go off and back on.
Oh, we got a temperature reading that time that popped up. Oh.
I think I did that last time.
Okay.
And we got a... Oh.
Just
yeah,
disconnected.
We disconnected from this, so... We're reconnected now, so we'll hit OK. I assume we're still going to have...
The interlocks.
Interlock codes. Yeah, so we've got interlock circuit high and circuit... Oh, so we have primary DC high voltage interlock circuit high and secondary DC high voltage interlock circuit low. Interesting.
Should we swap them?
Also, we have like 1.4 volts on this particular code for some reason.
Alex, let's give the viewers an update.
Yeah, it's a bit of an update. It looks like both our ESS codes are they're offline. We can't connect to them. Nor can we connect to the charger or the WOC. Not sure what WOC is, but apparently that's
something onboard charger.
Nope, because we've got charger right here. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. Maybe we've got something else underneath that's unplugged that does data stuff, CAN bus, that's maybe preventing us from being able to talk to those components.
But we did get to see the state of charge, didn't we?
But yeah, we did see a voltage at some point, which I think...
You can go enjoy some AC.
Yeah, where were we when we saw that? Was it under VCU, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, it was under VCU.
It was right there.
So we did have that stuff.
And now we don't.
We enter diagnostics mode. Okay, so if we enter diagnostics mode, now we get ESS.
Oh, okay.
Let's try.
So now read the codes. Let's see what it shows here.
So we'll try and get stored again.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So interlock plus this other stuff. So we do definitely still have an interlock issue, it seems like. Something is disconnected, or a wire's chewed or something. So might require a little bit of trial and error to go through and measure all the stuff on that. I don't know if we can really do that out here super easily.
No, we'll have to put it in
Might have to get
on the
it
lift.
on the lift.
We're inside our bay now. Ignore the trash pile. Yeah, wanted to show the viewers some of the cool diagnostic equipment and chargers and other stuff. We've got boxes of stuff. We have one of the PEMs here for the, what the heck, the S10 electric. It's very similar to an EV1 drivetrain.
Yeah, I think the PEM and stuff is pretty much the same, but I think they software limited the power a bit on the S10.
Okay.
But as far as I know, the PEM and everything is more or less identical. I'm not sure if there might be some slight differences.
That's pretty cool. And then we've just got some boxes full of random stuff in here.
Yeah, some assorted parts either that go to some of the vehicles specifically, or parts that would be related to maybe converting them to a different battery systems. Like one of those has a high voltage onboard charger. There's a Orion battery management system, some other stuff like that.
Yeah, so super cool that we have all that. We've got the zeros here as well.
Yep, both the zeros here. Not sure what the status is on these as far as the packs go. They're probably bricked would be my guess, but we'll have to take a look at those at some point.
Yeah, this will be the perfect place to go ripping this thing around for sure.
Yeah, it'd be lots of fun.
And so then this is the GM paddle charger.
Yep.
Right? So that's got the large paddle on
And
it.
there's actually one of these we stuck in the trunk of one of the RAV4s, but actually this is the Toyota version. This is the smaller paddle.
This is a small paddle?
Yeah, so this is small paddle for the Toyota.
Oh, nice. Yep. So
we do have a portable one over there that's the large paddle that fits the S10.
okay,
It's in
cool.
one of those totes somewhere.
And then we've got this, which is the Epic van charger.
Yep.
And so that's a Lockheed Martin. Like Alex, there can't be many of these out there.
I can't imagine there's very many of them left. I mean, I'm sure there was a pretty small number to start with, and I mean, who knows how many there are anymore.
Epic charger, and this is its proprietary DC connection, right?
Yep. So I was actually looking at the service manual for this charger when it was designed. Apparently, it was designed for both AC and DC charging. But I was reading through like some of the email correspondence from the previous owner that used to own the Epic van before Jim did.
Who you also know him.
Yep, and I also know him. His name's William, and he drove the Epic van for probably 10 years, maybe more.
Wow.
As a daily driver, and then one day it quit on him.
We should have him come out and see it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll wash it before he sees it.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad looking these days.
So, very cool.
I think that when he bought it, it didn't have a charger.
Does this open up?
Yeah, we haven't actually tried to open it up, but we should see what we can find out.
Yeah, let's see what's in here.
Tape on here is pretty nasty stuff, but let's see if we can get that peeled off enough to open it. Maybe. There we go. That would have been the easier way to do it. Okay. So I guess it's just a twist.
And so this is... no way.
Look at that.
That's interesting.
Oh,
so is that a 1450 connection?
Yeah, it must be.
Yep.
Or,
oh, 650.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Got a little fan in here.
I guess that in practice, the actual production versions of these units were DC only.
And that's what this is?
I assume so. I mean, we could probably...
I mean, I'm not seeing any power modules, like AC to DC. But there would be DC to DC. But where would those go?
Well, no, this is...
Oh, this is AC to DC.
Yeah, this is AC to DC.
Huh. So where are the actual power modules for it? Unless they're in here?
I mean, it's fairly low power DC charger. So this basically is like an onboard charger.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In an EV.
Yeah.
Except it just happens to be off-board.
Yeah, we're not talking 20, 30
kilowatts. Yeah, you're not talking about 20 or 30 kilowatts. We're talking about something... I think this one goes on a 30 amp circuit, maybe? Or maybe it's a 50 amp circuit.
That is cool to be able to see inside of that, though.
Yeah.
And
That's
shout
funny.
out.
They have a phone number for service. E-Tech EVs, apparently.
Those were the guys.
Never heard of them. But yeah, so that's that thing.
That's similar to some of the paddle charging screens.
Yeah, the screen on it looks just like the paddle charger. Well, this one doesn't have that screen. The other one does. But yeah, same screen on that. I think we went over the diagnostic equipment when we were there before.
Yeah, so I think our viewers have seen that. But each one of those contains the connections, the proprietary software, a computer if needed.
Yep. Exactly.
All for each car.
Yeah, for each car.
Jim really went through and sourced every single little possible thing.
Yeah. But the really exciting thing that Timon and I and Bonnie found when we were there just a couple days ago was all of the service manuals for everything.
Oh, let's show everyone that.
We've got some of them back here. So what's this? Oh, so this is for a motor controller. Not really related to any of the vehicles specifically, but we do have that controller. We've got a RAV4 EV service manual, or owner's manual rather.
Yep.
So.
And the reg.
Yeah. Apparently it was from California.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've got the Selectria van.
Yeah. So this, I don't think has... It's got sort of universal service manual stuff for the Selectria motor controllers. I actually have a copy or two of this same manual with all of my stuff. But you can see the eBay auction that he purchased.
How much did he pay it for? Or pay for it?
I think that I had found it in here somewhere, but I don't remember. But I've actually seen this exact picture online.
65K dubs.
And this is actually much higher voltage than like the Selectria Force or anything. This is like a 360, probably 300 volt system. So like double the voltage of a Force, which is pretty interesting. I didn't expect that it would be that high a voltage.
Dude, this is so cool.
Yeah, but yeah, we've got all that stuff.
Connecting regen brake lights. How about that?
Yeah, so this is all like for someone doing a conversion with a Selectria inverter. Because they did sell these inverters to, other people that, either for DIY or whatever. Oh, there you go. So $1,275 is what he paid for that van.
Nice. Basically free.
Basically free. This probably would have been one of the last vehicles that Selectria ever built, because I think, or at least built before they sold. Because I think they sold in 99, 2000, 2001, something like that. Almost had to sneeze there.
Yeah, so it was a state and city vehicle.
Yep. And then we've got lead acid batteries. The battery boxes are empty. I looked in it when we were there, and I actually realized the motor controllers are there. They're just in the back of the van, rather than mounted where they're supposed to be.
Well, we got to go and get this. This is still at Bonnie's place.
And that's kind of how the motor setup is in it. So it's got 2 motors on either side of the drive shaft that are connected together via a belt drive.
That is so cool.
Yeah. The S10 electric that Selectria did was pretty similar. But on those, they actually flipped the axle around backwards and put the motors behind the axle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that's that fun.
Cool.
Oh, there you go. Service and training manual for the Lockheed Martin.
Yep. No one has that.
Yeah.
Dang. Cool.
This is for Orion BMS.
Yep, we're familiar with those.
We've got S10.
Holy moly.
Book 1.
Book 1. Dude, that is the thickest book. Look at this, guys.
And I think we've got multiple copies of S10 manuals, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's just got everything in here. I mean, we've got tie rod replacement and
everything.
I mean, a lot of this stuff would be just normal
General
S10 stuff.
Yeah.
Well, except maybe not, because it might share suspension a little bit more with an EV1.
Oh, interesting.
Although, yeah, don't know if they did like a 4-wheel drive suspension on the. They might have had the 4-wheel drive front suspension for the front.
For the front of it, yeah.
And then.
Oh, look at this Epic Service Manual. No one has that.
So yeah, Epic Service Manual supplement in the original factory binder, which is cool.
That is so cool.
That's where all the emails were for everything in here. And some receipts for repairs. Handwritten notes.
Progress chart.
Yep. All sorts of interesting stuff. There's some pages in here that are bookmarked. So like for the coolant, how to drain the coolant. We've got wiring diagrams. More stuff that's all bookmarked. Powertrain controller. So I think at some point there was a problem with the transmission range switch, because there seems to be a lot of things bookmarked related to that, and extra copies of like this diagram printed out. So don't know if that was ever resolved or if there was something else going on. But yeah.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Pretty cool. And this is something that would be impossible to find. So I know that I actually wrote the guys at the Beata collection, and they said that they gave Jim a copy of the service manual. So this must have been
the Beatas, yeah.
Yeah, so this
well,
this must have been what they gave him, and I'm glad that it's still around and that it didn't get lost, because
yeah, that's rare.
Unobtainium.
So yeah, I mean, of course, if anyone's watching this video and has an Epic van and needs to service it,
Yeah.
we are happy to donate
Connect.
to the cause.
Oh, so this is going to be the software for the Transit.
Okay, cool.
Don't know if it'll work on a newer Windows computer. It might have to be like a 32-bit system or something, which is probably why it's on that old Windows XP laptop.
Yep.
What else do we have here? S10. I think that these yellow ones are also S10. Yep, so that's battery. Oh, so this is battery pack book, apparently.
For the original battery.
Yep, and then this is book 2 and book 1.
You can just throw it on the
Yeah.
ground or whatever.
Oh, that's Transit.
That's Transit. How much you buy that for? $6,000 or so?
So offer accepted. It was $5,600, but then he must have sent an offer, so it doesn't say what the offer. Oh, there we go. $4,500.
$4,500.
So $4,500 for the blue Transit. Did it run?
It must have.
Say, but I'm guessing that it probably did.
Those are I love how he printed out the original photos.
Used to have cabinets in the back of it.
That's cool.
Oh, so we've got a can do. Interesting. Oh yeah, so this is an EVTV thing.
Yep.
So I wonder if he set something up with that.
Maybe that's why it's throwing some faults.
Yeah, maybe there's a can issue with this thing. Or maybe he was trying to do... Yeah, we'd have to do some research and see what exactly has gone on with this. This is one that I haven't even gotten a chance to look through yet. Interesting. Cool. And then, was there anything else in there? I think a couple more in the bottom. I think these are probably Ranger. Yeah, Ford Ranger. So I've actually got PDF copies of this stuff, but it's cool to have the hard copies.
Absolutely. Dude, this is amazing.
It's a gold mine of vintage EV info. Oh, look at that. I used to have one of those for my old Rangers.
How about that?
Yeah.
A little quick service guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we start our electric vehicle museum one day, we'll have a lot of supplemental content in there beyond just the cars.
Yeah, for sure. There's tons of really cool info here.
That is neat. Well, Alex, I think while we didn't make any particular progress with the cars today, we learned a lot.
Yeah, we learned something. And yeah, we'll have to figure out a path forward to get them back on the road again.
Yeah, so if anyone's watching and wants to come and help or has ideas, especially pack for S10, that's going to be needed.
Yep, we're going to need probably, the simplest solution will be to just swap in some other lithium iron phosphate setup in it. Whether we can find some existing modules to retrofit, or just do the individual cells like it's set up now. So, yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to Alex for coming out here to work on this a little bit in his spare time. We'll have to pick this up again soon. I don't know when, but hopefully...
Hopefully not too far in the future.
Hopefully before the year end, we'll get one of the cars running. I think that's a good goal. One car running by end of year.
Try and get something running before the end of the year, yeah.